All right, guys, I want to give you guys a quick update on something. You remember this cocksucker right here? This is Joseph Morris, the YouTuber that faked the audio. Many of us in the community, we already understand who we're talking about. But if you're new to this YouTuber right here faked the audio of girls screaming a while back. It was proven by Mail that he had completely faked the whole thing. Not only that, but he changed the text of a Daily Mail article on his own browser to convince you that something else was, well, there. Guys, I'm thejbgunner, this is thejbgunner TV, because it seems to me that he is running scared right now. Other YouTubers believe that he has been taken off of YouTube, but that's not the case, and I'll show you how I know here in just a second. Let's get things started. Son of a bitch. I really gotta quit getting so fucking excited that I start the video without plugging in the headphones and all that shit. But fuck it, let's just get right into the story. Guys, I'm not gonna do my normal shilling. You know, you guys know what it is. If you want to support the channel, hit the links down below. Follow me on other channels, hit it down below. You know the deal. But I want to get right on into this. This man, Joseph Morris, is under fire in the community for quite a few things. I believe I was one of the first people that posted about this, but Mail took it to a whole nother level. Mail completely proved that he faked the audio. He gave us the origins of where the audio came from. He also then showed us how he had changed on his own browser the text of the Daily Mail article. Well, Joseph Morris, he laid low for a while, but now he started to come back in the last 2 days with small videos, 1 to 2 minutes. And if anybody knows this guy, he usually does 2-hour-long, at least live streams. I want to show you some things. On Newsweek today, and I think this is why he's running. Prominent YouTuber accused of faking evidence in Idaho murder case. A popular YouTuber personality is accused of faking evidence in the investigation into the quadruple murders. This week, YouTuber Joseph Morris reportedly posted a video in which he claimed that he had received new audio from the scene. And guys, I know I had a couple of you defending Joseph Morris. You could defend, because listen, I just want to start off by saying this. As someone that's done news on this platform for 16 years, I can tell you, look, man, sometimes you can get bad intel, you can get bad leaks, bad links to shit, you can be fooled by the internet, and then you just got to come out as a man and say I was wrong. But there's one thing you can't do. No one can change the HTML on your browser but you, unless someone's hacked into your shit. And the truth of this is, as someone that has been in controversies in my time, maybe I fucked up here or there, some shit like that, right? It happens to all of us. Well, a long time, you learn a long time ago to only really follow some news sources. Like I typically don't follow Reddit and anything like that because your reputation's on the line. Your reputation is on the line. Hell, I even get a little shaky covering Daily Mail topics once in a while. But I realize every news agency is going to have their bias, whether it's CNN, Fox, us YouTubers, it doesn't really matter, right? But I think that integrity is that you give information and you're not intending to lie. And then if you're wrong, you retract what you said. You definitely don't run from it. If I'm ever wrong or some information gets presented to you that ended up being wrong, it's my job to retract my statement and apologize and move on. Why someone would run is only if they were caught guilty, if they know they were guilty. So anyway, this article goes on to say that, however, the video has disappeared from Morris's YouTube channel, and that's true. Now his whole channel's disappeared, and I'll show you that here in a second. And on Monday, another YouTuber, Mail, posted a video accusing him of fabricating the audio he shared. And that is, in fact, true. And Mail broke this thing wide open. If you remember right, Joseph Morris did the same thing with the Gabby Petito case. Anyway, he revealed all of this. He even revealed how he changed the HTML in an article that he was presenting to you, which that proved, listen, a leaked audio that you got from a source that was just a bad source, yeah, we can forgive you for that. Going in and changing the HTML of an article that is something only you could do, and it's not a coincidence. And anyone that followed Joseph Morris knows that he went on another podcast laughing about the fact that people want sensationalized things, that he really truly felt that he would get away with all of this. In fact, let me see if I can find you guys that real quick. All right, I actually did go and find the audio and all this. I want you to see this. This is him basically laughing about all of his shit after he had been exposed. Let me show you this right now.
I love it. I fucking love it.
Well, of course you love it, but I'm just saying it's like, you know, even though you know it's fake, it's like you still watch it and you're like, this is so wrong. Like, and you have,
that's it.
And the problem is that you have such a following that like you know what you're doing
because they love it.
Wait, but aren't you mocking personal responsibility?
So there's your Joseph Morris right there. Now, he's being exposed now in the mainstream media, as you can clearly see. Jennifer Coffendorfer, former FBI, I believe, it says FBI, former FBI agent, says, this is the video I referred to in the despicable tweet. If he were charged, it might deter those obstructing. Now, he can't be charged for this. This is just his, I'm just going to be honest. You can't, I know you guys want him charged, but we do live in a country where it's freedom of speech. People can lie. People can get things wrong. This isn't faking evidence in a murder case because he's not working with the police. So this is all incorrect. I know you guys don't like that answer, but it's true. Now you can get him for defamation. Well, you can't even get him for defamation because who the fuck is he defaming, right? I'm just being dead up and honest with you guys. I know you guys hate that answer. You want to see him charged with a crime, but he committed no crime. It's not faking evidence if he's not dealing with evidence. Do you see what I'm saying? I know you guys hate that, but it's true. You guys I understand in today's society, you want everybody to go to jail that you feel lied to you or in you guys' words, misinformed or whatever, right? If we you know what? I'm just going to leave that alone because that'll get political. But there's only one person covering this, and this is a Nerd Report, 58 Minutes. He believes that Joseph Morris was banned from YouTube. I'm going to show you that's not the case. In case you don't remember, these are some of the things covering the situation. I want you to look at my YouTube subscriptions. The way this typically works is if someone is banned from YouTube, their name would still be here. Now, what would happen is you would click on that name, or usually they just have a little line through their avatar, but when you clicked on the name, it would say this user has been suspended for violating terms of service. But that's not the case here. In fact, if we even go here to Twitter, I want you to see this, because if you type in Joseph Morris on YouTube, which was his Twitter handle, Joseph Morris on YouTube, it doesn't exist. Now, if you truly believe that all of these companies got together and banned him, this guy ain't Alex Jones. He doesn't have that kind of following. He's not that important. I highly doubt Elon Musk and everybody else got together and said, we got to take this guy out. The truth of this is what he probably did in this entire situation is that he deactivated his account. Now, how do I know this? Because I'm banned from Twitter. And the people that have seen my tweets before can still see my tweets. Do you see what I'm saying? Like if I've replied in a tweet to them, they can still see it. I can go log into my Twitter right now and I could still see my shit. You guys just can't see my page anymore. It says I'm suspended, which I am. So I'm telling you right now that in this situation, what Joseph Morris did is deactivate all of his shit. He saw this mainstream news article starting to cover it. He sees former FBI agents saying he should be arrested, and he's running. He doesn't know how to confront this. And so instead of him just coming out and saying, look, man, I fucked up, he's running, which apparently, to me, makes him look more guilty. You can take this how you want. And I know some of you support Joseph Morris, but there's no doubt about it. If Joseph Morris was innocent and he did not do any of that, he would be on his YouTube channel right now saying, because I'll tell you what, if you accused me of some shit like this, you bet your fucking ass I'd be sitting right here with receipts showing you I didn't do none of that shit. But Joseph Morris has decided to run from all social media, all YouTube, because he knows he's caught. Once again, faking the audio, you could blame on someone sending you that as a source, some source that's sending you that. But when you change HTML on your own computer, on your own browser, that can't be no one else but you. Do you see my point? And so the truth of this is, I think Joseph Morris's career is over. But his pages are not gone. They're just deactivated by him. He's going to let this blow over, and then he's going to come back. It's what Joseph Morris does. He's got caught faking shit many times in the past. I'm actually glad that I had some part in this because I was one of the first people out here talking about it. But I want to give a shout out to Ikid Mail because he blew the case wide open and exposed Joseph Morris for being the fraud that he is. You can call me many things. You can say I'm an asshole. You can say I'm a dickhead. You can say, you're a bigot. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. But one thing you can't say about me is that I'm a fraud. That's the truth. And that's the way it is. That's the way all YouTubers should be. Be yourself. Be true to yourself. But at the end of the day, once you start creating news that isn't real, your entire reputation is in the shitter. It's just the bottom line. There's bad opinions. We all have different opinions. But once you start lying to the audience, making shit up, that's when shit goes left. And people like that are bad examples of us. Now, do I think he should be kicked off the platforms? Absolutely not. I believe in freedom of speech. I believe you should be able to say whatever the fuck you want to say. And I'm never changing that. Even though I think he's a complete scumbag that probably needs his fucking ass whipped. But the truth of this is I believe everyone should have a right to lie, to say whatever the fuck they want. Because I live in America. I believe in freedom of speech. Should there be consequences to that? Should your career be over? Should everybody look at you and say, I ain't subscribing to you no more? Absolutely. But I disagree with the former FBI agent that says that he should be arrested. He's not doing anything to evidence because he's not in control of evidence. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, that's a weird statement to say that a newsman is somehow, or a YouTuber is somehow, fucking with evidence. He wasn't. He was just lying. And lying, I believe in the court of public opinion, should prevent every last one of you from ever following this guy again. I still stand by what I said, though. I don't think there should be any legal repercussions other than if the parents want to sue him for emotional distress, whatever. But I don't think he should go to jail because I don't think he committed a crime. All he did was lie to you motherfuckers. Badly. He's a complete scumbag. And he deserves any repercussion he really gets from you guys. But the truth of this is, he knows that. That's why he deactivated all of his shit. When will he reactivate it? I don't know, but I'll let you know when he does. Guys, I'm JB Gunner. This is Crime Time with JB Gunner. If you like what I do here and you want to support the channel, feel free to hit the links down below. I may piss you off, but I ain't going to lie to you. And if I'm ever wrong, just like I was with the Leilani Simon thing, I'll say I'm sorry. And I have. But people like this give us all bad names because they're frauds. And that's why we always need to call out the frauds, not get rid of the frauds. We need the frauds to stay around as examples of frauds. See my point? I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. I know I'm doing some late night videos tonight. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. I hope you enjoy your premiere at 11 o'clock, which you've probably seen by the time you've seen this. And I'll see you later. Tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow too. Peace out.